What's going on, everyone? Scott here, and recently Helium 10 launched a brand new PPC service called Adtomic, and to help celebrate, they sent me a swag box that I'm going to open now and show you for the first time. So first, we have a welcome card with some, welcome to the program. Some cool little stickers. Let's see, we'll get that out of the light. There we go. Oh, these are pretty nice. Some buttons. And then we got a whole bunch of confetti here. So let's dig down here a little bit, see what we got. Okay, we're gonna make a bit of a mess. I know you can't see this at the moment. Oh, we got, okay, let's get this out of here. Rubik's Cube with some Adtomic logos on them. There we go. It's pre-solved, so I kind of like it that way. What else we got in here? Oh, this one's heavy. Okay, we got something wrapped. Sorry, this is loud. Try to keep away from the microphone. Wow, it's a glass flask full of M&Ms that say Adtomic on them. I don't know if you can see that. Come on, don't focus on me. Focus. There we go. That's pretty cool. Let's put that over here. All right, what else we got in here? Something at the bottom here. Oh, got an Adtomic t-shirt. Very nice. You know what? I should probably wear this for the video. So let's do that right now. Okay, you can do that thing where it looks like I snap my fingers and change the shirt. Okay, perfect. I'll be right back. Okay. And that's better. Let's show you the shirt here. Yeah, Adtomic. Now, I want to say one thing. If you appreciate the level of video editing that goes into these videos, please drop a thumbs up to show your appreciation. Okay, so now let's get into what Adtomic is. Adtomic is a PPC management tool that is hosted by Helium 10. Now, this can be used by novices or experts alike, and it's going to save you tons of time and money when running your PPC campaigns. So the first thing we're going to look at is the dashboard. Just for transparency, I'm using screenshots from a demo that Helium 10 gave us, so this data isn't mine. This is data from Vince and Bradley and all of them over at Helium 10, just so you know. So the first thing we're going to look at here is the dashboard. Now, the dashboard will give you a very high-level overview of your PPC campaigns. So you have your ad spend, your PPC sales, and then you have your ACoS, which is your advertising cost of sales based on your campaigns themselves. You'll then see your top 5 products broken down in this pie chart here. And then if you scroll down, you'll see your highest ACoS campaigns, so you can make some adjustments, and you can see where you spent the most on certain keywords. This gives you a very high-level overview of all of your campaigns for a specific time period, so that you can just at a glance see if there's anything glaring that you need to make adjustments for. The next thing we're going to look at is the Analytics tab. Now, the Analytics tab can let you see everything at different heights, so you can go from a portfolio level, you can do campaign level, ad group, keyword, and even search term. So you can go to as granular as you want to see how each of those levels are performing and get some analysis on what's going on. Now, just so you know, the dashboard and the analytics are available to platinum users, but if you want to get into the real meat and potatoes of this program, you really need to go to the ad manager, and to do that, you need to be a diamond member. So if you want to try this, you can use my code SCOTT50 to get 50% off your first month. There's a link in the description. You get half off your first month, and you can try this suite of tools, and I'm about to show you what this ad manager can do because it's really cool. When you come into the ad manager, what you're going to want to do is click on Add Campaign. Now, when you click on Add Campaign, you're going to be given 2 options. You can create a campaign the quick way, or you can use the guided way. Now, the quick way is much more suited to a beginner because it's going to implement all the rules for you, and you don't really have to do much at all. The guided method is for someone more experienced with PPC who knows exactly the metrics that they want to track or how they want the system to respond to those metrics. So if you're just starting out, definitely I suggest using the quick guide. So if we go into this quick guide, you'll see that you can give it a name, and then there's 3 different styles of campaign that you can start. There's a launch, there's scale, and there's liquidate. So if you're just starting a product, if you're just launching your product, your key is to get as many eyes on your product as possible. So as you can see here, the launch campaign, the bid algorithm is going to go for max impressions, and that's the most views of your ad. So they're going to try and get as many impressions as possible so that you can hopefully get as many clicks and that will convert to more sales and get you ranking quicker. Now, let's say you already have a product that's been established and you're already running PPC and things are going well, but you want to bring that A cost down. You want your campaign to be more efficient. Well, then you can try the scale campaign. And then what it's going to do is it's going to try and adjust your bids and get rid of those, keywords that are not performing well to make sure that your campaigns are running optimally and efficiently and that it'll save you money. Now, the last one is the campaign type that we hope we don't have to run, and that is the liquidate. And this is when perhaps you have a product that wasn't such a good idea, it isn't selling, isn't converting, and you're just done with it. You don't want to spend more money on it, you don't want to spend money on long-term storage fees. So you're going to come in here and click liquidate, and it's going to try and sell as many units as it can as quickly as possible. Now, you're probably going to have to drop your price a bit for this to work, but it's there if you need it, and hopefully you don't. Once you choose your campaign style and your product, you go to the next tab, and it's going to be the bid and budget tab. And this is where you're going to tell Helium 10 what you want your bids to be and what your daily budget is. And then that's basically it. You click review and launch, and you're set. Helium 10 will take care of the rest. They have their own rules that they've built into these campaigns, and they will automatically give you suggestions on what you should do to update your campaigns. Now, let's say you want to go the guided route. Well, this is probably more similar to the former version of this product called ads, where you have to come in and set your own rules. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can use the rules that Helium 10 suggests, or you can make some tweaks so that your campaign will run the way you want it to. But basically, it's going to be very similar. You're going to choose the scale campaign here, and from there, you're going to choose your keywords, you're going to choose your rules, and you're going to review and launch your campaign. If you ever watch any of the former training material on ads, it's very similar to that. So once you have your campaigns up and running, the magic happens with the suggestions. Now, how that works is Helium 10 will give you suggestions based on the keywords and how they're performing, and telling you whether or not you should change your bids, whether you should move a keyword to the negatives, or perhaps if it's doing well, promote it to a more profitable campaign, like a research or like a broad phrase campaign, or even exact. So when you come to the suggestions tab, after a certain amount of time, I think it takes about a week to get some suggestions in here, Helium 10 will say, well, I think you should decrease the bid on this, or you should promote this keyword, or put this in the negative because it's cost you too much money. And it's based on the rules that it sets up. It tells you what suggestions it wants you to make. And then you can come in here and you can approve those suggestions, or you can decline them. If you don't think that that's a suitable suggestion, you don't have to take it. You can just get rid of it. And then you can also just make sure you approve the ones that you do like. And then once that's done, you can come to the change log. It's going to show you all the changes that have been made in Adtomic. Now, you might think this is a lot of work. You have to come in here all the time, check every single one of these keywords, and approve all of these suggestions. Well, you're in luck because you don't have to. You can automate all of this. As you can see here, you can click on the automate button, and it will automatically implement any suggestions for this keyword. It will do everything that Helium 10 suggests and put it in automatically, so you don't have to look at it. So if you're a beginner, you can come in here and set up your quick PPC campaign, click automate so it does everything for you, and you're done. It will start your campaign for you. You don't have to look at it. Now, I suggest you do keep an eye on it because you want to make sure it's running the way you like and that things are going well, but you don't have to know the ins and outs of a PPC campaign. And this is very good because it can be very confusing and daunting to learn the ins and outs of PPC when you're trying to learn everything else about running an Amazon business. This is a great tool for, again, newbies or experienced sellers alike, because it just takes so much stress off of running an Amazon business when you can trust that what it's doing is implemented suggestions that are going to help your business be more profitable. I think Adtomic is a fantastic tool, and Vince and the team over at Helium 10 have done a wonderful job creating a great layout with a fantastic system to make sure that the suggestions are on par with what sellers want, and it's going to help your business be a lot more profitable. So if you want to give this a shot, be sure to click that link in the description, use the code SCOTT50 to save 50% off your first month, and you can try this amazing tool. If you have any questions about Helium 10 or Adtomic, please leave a comment below and I'll be happy to get back to you. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.